Hello everyone, hope everybody's doing well. Redoing of this uh, video explanation, message number 1265 from July 12th. I inadvertently deleted it thinking I had posted already and I haven't. So the last video I posted, Acts, and I correlated some things that happened a couple days after this with spirit travel and investigations. You're probably wondering what the heck am I talking about. I thought that I had posted this, so this is the video that it was referencing, and let me explain this for you now. And this came from Michael, Archangel, which I got a sense of during it, and then he signed it, and they don't always get signed. And then the next one came the other day. I don't have to share either. That came from one of the Four Horsemen. Before the advent of time didn't always exist. It was created. Again, space and time. Remember, God said, what the message is, there's just illusions of man of the physical world, so that we can function in this world and help fulfill his plan of progression. Before the advent of time, before I founded Rhythm and Rhyme, because he founded it at the instruction or the guidance or direction of God, I and my brothers, the other archangels, and the beings, stood before God, waiting to receive his nod, it was okay, to go forth unto the cosmos, seed the space of Gos, G-O-S, which, as I said, I've researched and couldn't find it anywhere except for the reference somebody posted. Nobody knew who this person was. And there's one site saying that Gos was singular, Gosi, I was plural, and meant became via harmony, which would make sense, tie into here. And then on the Google Translate, thought maybe it was Greek or some other language. I went into ancient languages, couldn't find it, as I said, and did find that there was a GOS in Catalan language, would be from Spain, which meant dog. And then the previous video explained, went further with that, looking into constellations of dog, canine constellations in that area, which Sirius is one, and other galaxies appearing out in that space, that maybe this was the area that first started to seed. Not the space started, but they first started to seed space with worlds that were inhabited by beings or by man. Maybe man exists on other worlds. Don't know. So it says to go forth into the cosmos, seed the space of Gos. Journey to every subsequent world. So they went to every subsequent world that was created. I'm assuming with living, with life on it. Shedding light as God's play unfurled. So shedding light and knowledge, which we know need to, was just uninhabited worlds, means they had to be inhabited. I already know there's this other beings around the world, because that was stated to me through these messages some time ago. Journey to every subsequent world, shedding light as God's plan unfurled, to nourish the beginning of what was to come. Nourish the beginning of worlds, the beginning of life. Only tending to a certain sum. So they're only tending, gardening, like a gardener tends his garden, to a certain sum, a certain worlds, a certain people, beings, certain beings within that world. Each a piece of an infinite puzzle, a plan played out. All he, God, does heal, give understanding to those who seek. Jesus said, seek. Morsels of bread, be they meek, be meek and humble. These morsels of bread, as you get one piece of bread, you'll be given another. So it's interesting that the Last Supper, he broke bread. Broke it up to each apostle, so each of them was a piece of the puzzle, just that each of the piece of bread was a piece of the loaf. Telltale signs appear unto man, as his servants do all they can, to garner a flock worthy of the name, keep them falling into the flame, which those me and all those other servants throughout time have attempted to do. Seeds upon the threshing floor, all these people, mankind, seeds upon the threshing floor, raising fruit of the vines they bore, unto a grace unbeknownst to men, only shared through scribes' flowing pen. So seeds upon the threshing floor, these words I've shared, not just me, thousands of others around the world and throughout time have served him. These seeds raising fruit from the vines that they bore, that grew from them, growing unto a grace unbeknownst to men, is only shared through scribes, through me, flowing pen, throughout time, throughout my journey. Destinies entwined through ages of earth, life after life with never a birth. So that's speaking of me, destiny, and those I've shed the word with. Destinies are entwined through the ages of earth, life after life with never a birth, and I was never born, which was a question I was asking. And I was conceived, because the soul has to be conceived to get into this physical world. Designed to assay or assuage, I got two words, what 'twas given. Designed to assay or assuage. And look up, I had them, I got rid of the meanings. Thinking I had already posted this. So look up assay, A-S-S-A-Y, the homework, and A-S-S-U-A-G-E, assuage, excuse me, and just read through the definitions. And there's different definitions, not just the main one, different definitions that will fit into this sentence. Designed to assay or assuage what 'twas given. All to do would be spiritually driven, which it has been. My unknown face, me Michael, seen by him, me, each passing when sight so dim. In other words, when I was leaving this world, in the whole process, my sight became dim, the physical world, it was still dim, and awakening into the spiritual world. So that's when his face was seen by me each time, and will be again. Washing away all corruption of flesh, no longer body and soul to mesh. Into the light to armor thy spirit, impenetrable by time we are near it. So, last washing away of all corruption of the body and soul will no longer mesh into this life. And I will go into the light to armor my spirit, be impenetrable by the time we are near it, which is darkness. My armor will be impenetrable. The darkness that awaits final assault into the deepness of nether or hidden vault, which we talked about before. To fulfill the destiny told of before, left the tent in inner core. So I've been in inner core before, when I was told what I would be doing. We of angelic resonance and grace shall all behold the Father's face, once again as in the beginning. Before thy journey, the souls you'd be winning. You tell me I beheld the Father's face before in the inner core, when I was told what I would be doing. Many more gather as we speak, souls for me to help win over and get across, and many more gathering to help me. Some to pass in coming week, which hasn't happened yet, but coming week could be any future week. Upon the mount you stood before, when first you unlocked the hidden door. Upon the mount, I'm thinking that was kind of a mount, a knoll where I cleansed Boulder City of evil by the Hoover Dam. They await as others gather, which is the remaining 36. When I first sent 36, and another 36 had remained. And they went across, they gathered 3 more, and then 36 stayed. So they're gathering more. They're invited to roam, but they'd rather, which I've had done, invited them, they'd rather remain unto what's known. That's it. Understand, a lot of spirits stay in a spot because it's like their comfort, their security blanket. They remain unto what's known, a place they were shown, the truth of the lies spoken by they. That's where I showed them, where I cleansed that area, and they said to me, we understand now. Because they were able to see clearly beyond the lies. Darkness obstructs your mind. The weaker the faith, the more you drift away from God, the easier it is for darkness to obscure your thoughts and manipulate your thoughts and your mind and blind you. A place they were shown the truth of the lies spoken by they whom prevented them seeing the way. And to the glory and love of that Father, 'twas why so long they did not bother. which is all these souls in the mist, and so many in the physical world. Why they did not bother to seek to return, where all are invited to the bridal feast. Now that you've shown, they are all delighted, looking forward to it. Joyous in nature, seek higher stature. Through gateway to pass, they continue to amass. Strength you will need, strength you will have, after which receive the healing salve. Anointed in grace as never before, which thou will need in coming war. Go to thy purpose, sharing the word, through spiritual ear you've always heard. That's how I hear it. Signed, Michael. That's me for that one. I'll pick up the next one probably tomorrow and get this posted for you. I hope it has some meaning, more understanding about me, more understanding about how things work. And as time goes by, I get more messages and grow. It's like just in school, some things we thought we fully understood, we didn't, because we're shown more, we understand better, we're at a spiritual level, and we see things more clearly, things that we've learned already. It's like learning the meaning of a word. Okay, we see it, learn later how to use it, or how to use it in a different context, or a different meaning of it. Again, morsels of bread, morsels of bread. So, hope that helps. As always, God bless, peace of Christ. Amen.